Hi, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Our devotion for today, October 27th, 2020, is from James, the third chapter, verses 7 through 12. For every kind of beast and bird, of reptile and sea creature can be tamed and has been tamed by mankind, but no human being can tame the tongue. It is a restless evil, full of deadly poison. Humanity was given the power and the ability to steward the creatures of earth. Adam named them, and Adam and Eve tended to them. Noah saved the animals two by two at the time when the great flood filled the earth and killed all the land and air-based animals who were not in the ark. Every animal, no matter how dangerous, was subdued and cared for and under the control of Noah and his family during that time. Yet no human being, James tells us, is able to control their own tongue. And isn't that true? I mean, we say things in anger we wish we hadn't said because we can't control our tongue. Isn't it true that we use words that aren't always polite and respectable to use? Curse words, taking the Lord's name in vain, for example. Words that just pop out, sometimes even surprising us when we say them. Don't we try to get the last word in an argument as well? I mean, how many of us can say that we have our tongue under control? Verse 9, with it we bless our Lord and Father, and with it we curse people who are made in the likeness of God. From the same mouth comes blessing and cursing. My brothers, these things ought not to be so. Yep, this tongue that we have, we use it to bless the Lord in worship and when things go well. And then we use it to curse people who make us mad. People who are made in the likeness of God, just as we are. Is this appropriate for disciples of Christ? Is it a disciple's job to curse others? Is not our Lord the Lord of love, the Lord of forgiveness, the Lord of grace? Are we not, as disciples, supposed to speak love and mercy and compassion and understanding and grace to others? Should we not then guard our tongues from speaking negatively, angrily, using curse words, calling them names? Should we not be careful about what our words say about our own spirit versus the Spirit of the Lord who is in us in baptism? James continues, does a spring pour forth from the same opening both fresh and salt water? Can a fig tree, my brothers, bear olives, or a grapevine produce figs? Neither can a salt pond yield fresh water. So James asks us, does a spring pour forth from the same opening both fresh and salt water? The answer is no. It produces either fresh water or salt water, whatever its source is made of. With regard to the fig tree and the grapevine, no, a fig tree must bear figs, not olives. It must be true to its source itself. Likewise, a grapevine must yield grapes and not figs. It must be true to its source itself. And just like a salt pond can only yield salt water, it must be true to its source, true to itself. So the question James is asking here is, what pours out of you through your tongue? What kind of fruit do you yield? What does your tongue reveal about what is in your heart and your mind? Because your heart and your mind are your source of human feeling and thought. What does your tongue reveal then about your heart and your thoughts to others? Because God already knows what's in your heart and your mind. Other people are able to see what's in your heart and your mind by what comes out of your mouth. So are you deceiving yourself in claiming that you are a Christian, a disciple of Jesus? Does your tongue bear out your faith and witness to the world? Have you asked God to help you curb your tongue so that what you say may be more a reflection upon your transformation from sinner to saint? Go in peace. Serve the Lord.